Good luck with the next area, Daisy. And if you ever need a mason, I'm always at your service.
Wow, look at you. You're covered in dirt. I thought I'd kick off my day with a cup of coffee, not a bucket of water and a brush. But here we are. There you go, Cherry, no more rolling around in the mud. But seriously, how did you get this dirty? Wait, no need to demonstrate. Stop. Stop. Sit. Phew. Cherry almost jumped back into the mud. It seems he's been busy digging up this puddle all morning. Were you on a treasure hunt or something? All right, let's clean up this mess and find out what you were after. Snap my suspenders. Would you look at what Cherry dug up? A knight's sword. It's time to call in the press and the scholars.
Joining us today are Austin and Daisy, who discovered a sword in their garden. Alongside them is Jane Natong, the museum's scientific advisor. Tell us about your find.
Our garden never ceases to amaze us. Get this, there might have been a knight's castle here, owned by your ancestors, Daisy.
I wouldn't jump to conclusions. For now, all we know is that someone with a sword was here at some point. A whole castle would have left us with way more discoveries.
They might be buried right beneath our feet. We can keep digging once we get rid of the junk and dead ivy. I hope the science experts might lend us a hand.
I'd be happy to help you. I'm already putting together a temporary lab. This is a georadar. It makes a sound when it detects underground cavities.
What kind of sound?
The sound of archaeologists cheering. The radar detects irregularities, which means there are underground cavities under these boulders.
So we're in for more archaeological discoveries. I'll call Colin over to ask him to remove the boulders.
Getting your hopes up can lead to disappointment, but your enthusiasm is contagious. I'm really curious to see what's under them too.
How would you go about removing the ivy from a scientific point of view?
With a good pair of gardening shears. Sometimes it's best not to overthink things.
Don't worry, Daisy. We'll plant fresh ivy here once we've studied this old stone wall. It's a real pity we have to dismantle it. But how else can we see if there are any secret compartments?
It's easy, actually. We can aim an acoustic sensor at the wall and observe the sound waves. Aha! I see some anomalies. We need to take apart only a small section of the wall. If there is a secret compartment, it's definitely here.
I didn't entirely get that, but I'm glad that we don't have to tear down the whole fence. Check out what was under those rocks. Oh, just an old rake. Nothing medieval here.
Don't lose hope. In science, a negative result is still progress.
Whoa, what's this? Could it be a knight's round table? Let's send it to the museum. The restorers will figure it out.
What about this slab in the middle of the garden? It looks pretty serious. Do you think there might be something cool underneath it?
The Earth's core? I'm joking, but this stone goes incredibly deep. We're more likely to find molten magma than any medieval artifacts under it.
A volcano is the last thing we need in our garden, so let's leave the slab be and tile this area instead. Now that we've studied everything, it's time to tidy up.
How do you choose flowers for the garden?
If the area is looking bleak, we add greenery or a pop of color. Hey, there's a bunch of coins here. Whoever put them here was good at hiding stuff. They've been here for ages. Medieval armor. I knew there used to be a castle here. I bet knights gathered here for tournaments, and ladies twirled at lavish balls. One of your ancestors must have rocked this armor, Daisy.
That could be, given that your family has always owned this property, Daisy. But one thing I can say for sure, this find is incredible.
That's why it requires special attention. Let's move it closer to the house and carefully arrange all of its elements so that nothing gets lost.
What a peculiar pattern. It has such a fascinating geometry.
So you like the tiles?
Austin, Jane, a few words for our audience. Was there a knight's castle here after all? And what are your plans moving forward?
Yes, there must have been a castle here. In its honor, we're going to redesign the garden in a medieval style and decorate it with our finds.
A handful of archaeological finds is significant proof. But since our research isn't over, it's wise to remain a bit skeptical.
Healthy skepticism is all well and good, but personally, I always expect wonders from our garden, and it never disappoints. Oh dear, a flood! See, our garden is full of surprises. Anyway, we should set up a pump here to drain the water before the situation gets out of control.
Discoveries. Floods viewers will love this. I better go edit this footage.
Unbelievable. A withered rose stem grew leaves right before our eyes. Why did it suddenly spring to life?
Did you say spring? Austin, you're a genius. My intuition is telling me this is a spring with a unique chemical composition.
That sounds cool, but Jane, intuition? Seriously? What about scientific skepticism?
Well, it's scientific intuition. Ugh, alright, you caught me. I love chemistry so much that I forget to think critically. I'll continue my research in the morning.